We begin at 5 o'clock with breaking news on the coronavirus outbreak. Good evening and thanks for joining us on this Friday night. I'm Dennis House. There are new fears right across the Connecticut state line. Connecticut remains unscathed by the pandemic so far, but cases nearby and worldwide continue to mount at this hour. Here in the U.S., there have been at least 14 deaths and more than 250 cases. And as we zoom into the Northeast, we have that breaking news from New York, where cases have surged from 33 to 44 cases. That was just announced moments ago. Massachusetts has 8, Rhode Island and New Hampshire each have 2 cases. Now, even though Connecticut has no confirmed cases here, hospitals are stepping up the efforts to keep people safe. Our chief Capitol reporter, Susan Raff, is live at Hartford Healthcare in Newington, where a command center has now been expanded to deal with coronavirus. Susan?
Dennis, there is certainly heightened concern, and Hartford Healthcare does have a command center. They field all kinds of questions. One person told me today it's like air traffic control, but because they've been inundated with calls about the coronavirus, they are now expanding their command center.
You're good. Thank you.
This group of doctors and clinicians are the first at Hartford Healthcare to take calls on the coronavirus. A 24/7 hotline has been set up. Concerns have heightened, and this will give people a chance to get some answers.
The last few weeks, we have noticed that the community is getting a bit more, has a lot more questions. And we decided that at this time, under Jeff's leadership, to create a 24/7 call center. Now, this call center is going to be present and available and staffed by clinicians.
Connecticut, like many states, is carefully monitoring the coronavirus outbreak. This past Monday, the U.S. Surgeon General was given a tour of the state's health lab to make sure Connecticut has all the support. Testing on the virus has already started. While no cases have been detected in Connecticut, we are seeing some in neighboring states, and some feel it's just a matter of time. Governor Lamont was at St. Francis Hospital Friday morning, meeting with doctors and health officials. He says Connecticut is prepared, and people shouldn't panic.
We have done dozens of tests to date, and more are coming in. So far, no sign of infection yet at this state, but let's face it, we're surrounded by states that do have isolated examples of this, and we ought to be prepared for what we've got going forward.
Getting accurate information is important, which is why Hartford Healthcare expanded their call center. Again, it is 24/7, and the number to call if you have any questions or concerns is 860-972-8100. Again, that is 860-972-8100. And coming up on Eyewitness News at 6, what are people asking when they call this special hotline? We are live in Newington. Susan Raff, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.